lying here as the morning light shines in. Can't believe the reflections from within. To look at your face takes me to a place that reminds me of the lovely lady I once loved. It's so nice to have you near me, to feel once again the love you bring here. Oh, my little one, I am sorry for the pain you felt. Say the word and Daddy will make it disappear. Oh, little one, bring your love here. Oh, little one, I need you near. Oh, little one, but don't live in fear of the future, 'cause I will always be there. Oh, little one, music is my life. I hope you understand. Traveling on the road with me, you can see the way we live. Oh, little one, I will always cherish these days with you. As time goes by, I hope you can see the love I try to give. Oh, little one, let your love flow, precious one, like a flower you grow. A little one, someday you'll have your own little one, and you will always be there. Little one, it's so nice to have you near me, to feel once again the loving you bring here to me. Oh, little one, I am sorry for the pain you felt. Say the word and Daddy will make it disappear. Oh, little one, bring your love here. Oh, little one, I need you near. My little one, don't live in fear of the future, 'cause I will always be there. Oh, little one, let your love flow. Oh, my precious one, like a flower you'll grow. Little one, someday you'll have your own little one, and you will always be there. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Such a beautiful version of that tune, Walkin' After Midnight. Cowboy Junkies from the Trinity Sessions from 1988. Hi, everybody. I'm Frank. I want to thank you for joining us. We are enjoying Bunker Spit. And before the Cowboy Junkies, we heard one of my favorite guitar players. You've heard a few of his songs already. Gary Hoey. That was called Blast. That was from the Endless Summer 2 soundtrack. And we started off with Chicago. This is from Chicago 11. A very significant album, actually. It's two pieces of music. One was the prelude, and then one called Little One. Terry Kath was the vocalist on that. I saw them just after this album came out, within a month of the album coming out. I saw them at the Anaheim Convention Center, and they were unbelievable. Sadly, a few months later, Terry Kath took his own life in a gun accident. and the band was forever changed at that point. They continued to still put out great music, but the dynamic had changed. Well, thanks for listening, and we're going to continue now with music from Stan Ridgway. This is a song called Lonely Town. As we continue, Bunker Spit.
Wide open spaces, empty rooms. If the weather holds out, you could get there by noon. Shadows crawl on the highway line. Don't rush, you got time. Pull into a donut shop and get a cup of mud. Ask for directions from a plumber outside. He says, don't go there, bud. 'Cause they all say that it's a lonely town. And they all say that it's a drag. They all know those people in a lonely town. Lonely town. All those people are lonely and mad. Now I got my foot on the gas as I'm crossing the Midwest county line. And I think about those mosquitoes on my windshield, how they don't give a damn about Christmas time. And as the passing trucks all flash their lights, just as I top the hill, I'll remember two green eyes and some flowers dying on a windowsill. They all say that it's a lonely town. And they all say that it's a drag. They all know those people in a lonely
faster in my car, falling farther from just what we are. Smoke a cigarette and lie some more. These conversations kill, falling faster in my car. Time to take her home. Her dizzy head is contemplated. Time to take her ride. It leaves today, no conversation. Time to take her home. Her dizzy head is contemplated. Time to wait too long, to wait too long, to wait too long. Too much walking, shoes worn thin. Too much tripping, and my soul's worn thin. Time to catch a ride, it leaves today. Her name is what it means. Too much walking, shoes worn thin. Time to take her home. Her dizzy head is contemplated. Time to take her ride. It leaves today, no conversation. Time to take her home. Her dizzy head is contemplated. Time to wait too long, to wait too long, to wait too long. Conversations kill. Conversations kill. Conversations kill. Time to take her home. Her dizzy head is contemplated. Time to take her ride. It leaves today, no conversation. Time to take her home. Her dizzy head is contemplated. Time to wait too long, to wait too long, to wait too long. Conversations kill. Conversations kill. Conversations kill.
I was so into the Stone Temple Pilots. That was from the first album, Core. That was called Big Empty. The album came out in '89. Of course, it was the DeLeo brothers, Dean and Robert, and lead vocalist Scott Weiland, and unfortunately, he passed away. It has been 5 years since he passed away. Unbelievable. They were really part of that whole grunge sound, even though they were from San Diego. They really fit that bill. Before that, we heard Traffic from a great album, John Barleycorn Must Die, and a song called Stranger to Himself. And Lonely Town from Stan Ridgway. I love Stan Ridgway. I remember when he had a band called The Wall of Voodoo. Kind of a postmodern surrealist music. That's what he always called it. But then he came out with a solo album in '89 called Mosquitoes, and this song was on it. Just an incredible CD. My name is Frank. I want to thank you for being with us today. I hope your world is safe and going well. Let's keep the music going. This is actually an old Greg Allman tune. It's called Come and Go Blues. This is from Hank Williams Jr. as we continue Bunker's Spit.
People say that you're no good. I wouldn't cut you loose, baby, if I could. Well, I seem to stay down on the ground. Baby, I'm too far gone to start turning around. Well, if only you could make up your mind, take me where you go, or just leave me here behind. Lord, you got those come and go blues. Woman, you got those come and go blues. I swear you do. Got me feeling like a fool. Just like a fool. Round and round, round we go. Don't ask me why I stay here, 'cause I don't know. Maybe I'm a fool to care. Baby, without your sweet love, I know that I would be nowhere. So here I stay, locked in your will, until that day I might find someone else. But I don't know just when that will be. But I don't know. I can't say 'cause I can't see. Lord, you got those come and go blues. I swear you do. Woman, you got those come and go blues. I know you do. Got me feeling like a fool. Like a fool.
Plastic flowers in her hair, Don't they make a lovely pair? Met last night at the slot machines. Him in leather, her in jeans. All night preacher does the ceremony. His wife throws minute rice, her tears are phony. But wedding vows in Vegas aren't meant to last for ages. You've got to be courageous to play the odds that love will win. Whatever city you're in. A Polaroid's an extra 20. Shoot the works, man, we've got plenty. Witness is another 10. Thanks a heap and come again. Buffet dinner, nothing but the best. And check into some strip love nest. But wedding vows in Vegas aren't meant to last for ages. You've got to be courageous to play the odds that love will win. Whatever city you're in. How can this be? Ice cold Chablis, cable TV, continental breakfast free. Baby, then it's you and me. It's you. Buffet dinner, nothing but the best, and check into some strip love nest. But wedding vows in Vegas aren't meant to last for ages. You've got to be courageous to play the odds that love will win. Whatever city you're in, whatever city you're in.
What a great guitar piece. It's called Blues on the Range. It's by an artist named Roy Rogers, not to be confused with the cowboy Roy Rogers. He was actually in John Lee Hooker's band, and I saw him play. He's a great slide guitar player, and I thought, I got to check this guy out. And when I was living in Houston, I saw that he was going to be playing at Anton's, a famous music club in Austin, Texas. And went up there and spent the weekend and enjoyed his music. Just great, great stuff. Before that, we heard Was Not Was. That is Don Was and David Was. Actually, not brothers, but Don Was went on to be a great producer, but in the 80s, they actually produced some albums that were really interesting. Kind of a pop funk. They had beat poetry involved in it, kind of tongue-in-cheek. It was very interesting, and so here's a song that came off of their biggest album. Now, their biggest album was called What Up Dog, and this was featured on it. It's called Wedding Vows in Vegas. Definitely tongue-in-cheek, and it's sung by Frank Sinatra Jr. I think it's very cool. Come and Go Blues before that, the old Greg Allman tune. That is Hank Williams Jr. from his CD Whiskey Bent and Hellbound. My name is Frank, and we're going to continue now with more music. One of my favorite guitar players. I know you hear that a lot. I guess I got a lot of favorite guitar players, but this is definitely one of them. This is Sonny Landreth, Shootin' for the Moon, as we continue Bunker Spit.
The side of the river, waiting there, but she did not show. A ring in his hands and a shake in his head, checking his watch, it's time to go. They say the sky is the limit, reflected in the mirror of the mighty Mississippi, shooting for the moon, crash landing in the Crescent City, shooting for the moon. Is all you can see, but there is a trick in the thick of it all. The ghost in the fog is a thin line between first light and last call. They say the sky is the limit, reflected in the mirror of the mighty Mississippi, shooting for the moon, crash landed in the Crescent City, shooting for the moon. The side of the river, get ready to cross to the other shore. Standing there by the side of the river, you never looked so wide before. They say the sky is the limit, reflected in the mirror of the mighty Mississippi, shooting for the moon, crash landing in the Crescent City. They say the sky is the limit, reflected in the mirror of the mighty Mississippi, shooting for the moon, crash landed in the Crescent City, shooting for the moon. turn away. If you tear yourself into again, if I could, yes I would. If I could, I would let it go. Surrender, dislocate. If I could throw this lifeless lifeline to the wind, leave this heart of clay, see you walk away into the night and through the rain, into the half-lights and through the flame. If I could through myself set your spirit free, I'd lead your heart away, see you break away into the lights and to the day. To let it go, and so to fade away. To let it go, and so fade away. Wide awake, I'm wide awake. I'm not sleeping. Oh no. If you should ask, then maybe they'd tell you what I would say. True colors fly in blue and black, blue silken sky and burning flag. Colors crash, collide in bloodshot eyes. If I could, you know I would. If I could, I would let it go. This desperation, dislocation, separation, condemnation, revelation, incantation, isolation, desolation. Let it go, and so fade away. So let it go, and so fade away. So let it go, and so to fade away.
been thinking how much I miss my lady. Our marinas in a cornfield, riding in the daybreak, living like a lusty flower, running through the grass for hours, rolling through the hay, oh, like a puppet child. And when it rains, the rain falls down, washing out the cattle town. And she's far away somewhere, in her other down. And she dreams of crystal strings, of days gone by when we would lean, laughing, fit to burst upon each other. I can see you sitting eating apples in the evening, the fruit juice flowing slowly, slowly, slowly down the bronze of your body, living like a lusty flower, running through the grass for hours, rolling through the hay, whoa, like a puppet child. And when it rains, the rain falls down, watching out the cattle town. And she's far away somewhere, in her other down. And she dreams of crystal strings, of days gone by when we would lean, laughing, fit to burst upon each other. Oh, oh, if only I could nestle in the cradle of your cabin, my arms around your shoulder, whoa, the windows wide and open, while the swallow and the sycamore, whoa, are playing in the valley. Oh, I miss your Amarina, like the king bear misses honey. And when it rains, the rain falls down, washing out the cattle town. And she's far away somewhere, in her other down. And she dreams of crystal strings, of days gone by when we would lean, laughing, fit to burst upon each other. And when it rains, the rain falls down, washing out the cattle town. And she's far away somewhere, in her other down. And she dreams of crystal strings, of days gone by when we would lean, laughing, fit to burst upon each other. Whoa. Lately, I've been thinking, oh, how much I miss my lady, our arenas in a cornfield, oh, riding in the daybreak, living like a lusty flower, running through the grass for hours, rolling through the hay, oh, like a puppet child.
¿Cómo fue? No sé decirte cómo fue, no sé explicarme qué pasó, pero de ti me enamoré. Fue una luz que iluminó todo todo mi ser, tu risa como un manantial, rego mi vida de inquietud. Fueron tus ojos o tu boca, fueron tus manos o tu voz, fue a lo mejor la impaciencia de tanto esperar tu llegada más. No sé decirte cómo fue, no sé explicarme qué pasó, pero de ti me enamoré. Fueron tus manos o tu voz, fue a lo mejor la impaciencia de tanto esperar tu llegada más. No sé decirte cómo fue, no sé explicarme qué pasó, pero de ti me enamoré.
I have a real passion for Latin music, and Benny Moré is sort of a kind of a cross between, say, a Frank Sinatra, kind of a Dean Martin, kind of a crooner. He was so popular in Havana, Cuba, and the song Como Fue. He actually passed away in 1963, and it was actually recorded, and it was on a B-side of a 45, but I discovered it on a great collection of his music called Romantico. Before that, we heard Elton John from the Tumbleweed Connection album, Amarina. That was his third studio album, and one of my favorite albums of all time. And before that, the song Bad. This is from The Unforgettable Fire from 1984, U2. Now, this album came out and it became a big hit for the 80s. But where it really put them over the top was just a few months after the album was released, they performed on Live Aid. And they did a 12-minute version of this song, which really sealed it for them. And after that, they became superstars. We started off with Sonny Landreth from one of my favorite albums, South of I-10, and a great song called Shootin' for the Moon. Thanks for hanging out with us. I hope you're doing well. We're going to continue now with Neil Young. Here's a classic as we continue Bunker Spit.
Old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Old man, look at my life. 24 and there's so much more. Live alone in a paradise that makes me think of two. Love lost, such a cost. Give me things that don't get lost, like a coin that won't get tossed, rolling home to you. Oh man, take a look at my life. alibis, look in your eyes, run around the same old town. Doesn't mean that much to me, to mean that much to you. I've been first and last, look at how the time goes past, but I'm all alone at last, rolling home to you. Oh man, take a look at my life, I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. Oh, one look in my eyes and you can tell that's true. Oh man, look at my life, I'm a lot like you were. Oh man, look at my life, I'm a lot like you were.
Johnny's playroom is a bunker filled with sand. He's become a third world man. Smoky Sunday, he's been mobilized since dawn. Now he's crouching on the lawn. He's a third world man. Soon you'll throw down your disguise. We'll see behind those bright eyes. By and by, when the sidewalks are safe for the little guy. I saw the fireworks, I believed that I was dreaming, till the neighbors came out screaming. He's a third world man.
course, wrapping up our set with Elmore James, one of the great slide guitar players of all time. Goodbye, Baby. It was recorded in '55. It was the B-side of a great song called Blues Before Sunrise, and it was released several times over a period of years on some of his greatest hits packages. He was so young when he passed away, 45 in 1963, but his music was so influential. Allman Brothers, Jimi Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan, George Thorogood. I mean, just to name a few artists that have recorded some of his music. Just incredible stuff. Steely Dan before that, Third World Man from the 1980 album Gaucho. And we started off with a classic Neil Young song. That is Old Man. That brings back so many wonderful memories. That's from 1972 from his great CD Harvest. Well, that's going to do it. I hope you had a great time listening. I had a great time talking and playing the good music for you. We're going to do it again next week. We've got a new CD. It's called Bunker Dolt. And we'll tell you more about that. That'll be next week. If you like what you hear, please subscribe. And we'll check in with you again next time.
Okay, I'm done. Which way to go? I don't know. Go this way? Go that way? No!